Yo, what is going on? Welcome back to my channel. This is the Bangkok Lion. Thank you so much for subscribing and watching my channel. I've been getting a lot of subscriptions and views recently, and I really appreciate it. I have been trying to make an extra effort to actually make more videos recently because, well, we've been shut down. We're on lockdown again right now, and there's really not much to do. But I'm trying to keep myself preoccupied and keeping the mind sharp as much as possible. And this is why you guys will be getting more videos from me in the next couple of weeks or so, right? But I'm gonna keep trying to consistently put out videos as much as possible. So today's video is actually an unboxing and a review of a product that I started working with back in August last year. I haven't been able to actually use it, but it was used by my fighter who won the Champion of Thailand title at 135 pounds. So without further ado, I'm gonna show you the product I'm talking about. It is by a company called Lila. The product is Exogen wearable resistance. Now, you've probably seen some of these on Instagram or on Facebook or whichever social media platform, and you've seen some people wear these. In Bangkok, there's been a few fighters, you know, tennis players, and different kinds of athletes who've been trying this out. But today I'm gonna show you this from both from an athlete's perspective and a coach's perspective as well, right? So let me just show you the box real quick. This particular product right here is the forearm sleeve, okay? The reason why they gave me the forearm sleeve is because I had a lot. So it's to develop my my speed, to develop my power, and also develop my endurance as I pad for, you know, different people along the way, right? So that's the back part right there. As you can see, the features here, and you can actually get the entire suit. You have the torso suit, you have the biceps, you have the forearm, you have the shorts, and then you have the calf sleeves right there. So you basically look like, you know, a ninja from 2050 or something like that. Very, very cool outfit. I wouldn't say outfit, very cool wear in a sense. But let's get into the functionality of it in a second, okay? So I'm gonna start opening it up and let's see what's inside. Once again, this entire thing is the whole suit, but in this particular box right here, it's just the forearm sleeve. All right, so let's open it. So that's the product right there. Lila is the company, and the Exogen is the product itself, right? So we're gonna just keep this box out here for now. So let's roll it out and see what's inside. So when you roll it out, first thing you'll see are these two things in the plastic bag, which is your forearm sleeves. In a minute, I will show you how to wear them properly. They got a label anyway, left or right, but I will show you how to wear it properly. And we'll set these aside. And here you will see the weights, right? Now, for the forearm sleeve and the bicep sleeve, I believe they give you the 50 and 100 gram weight. So these small ones right here, they're very, very nicely presented, man. Like, their case is so nice. So these little ones right here are 50 grams, and these bigger ones right here is 100, right? So you can always like keep them like nice and neat, and you never have to lose it because it's all Velcro. So you can never misplace these things, right? So this is pretty much the case that it comes with. And all you have to do, I mean, after you use them, you just have to like dry them out. I mean, wash them first, dry them out, and then keep them the same way. So let me show you how to use these things right about now. All right, so you've seen the product in its case. Now I'm gonna show you how to wear it. So this sleeve right here, it says the size right there on the tab. and behind it is another smaller tab that says the side where you're supposed to put it on, which is your left. Now, just in case this tab gets erased for whatever reason or it comes off, the best way to remember it is that on the smaller side of the sleeve, this little tab right here where you tighten it always goes right on that little bone right here, right? So it's never the other way around. You want to seal it inwards and not outwards. So let me try to fit it. Let me just try to like put it on. See, sometimes you might need somebody's help to put it on, especially if it's tight, but tight is good. That means it's not gonna fall, it's not gonna slide all over the place. So you wanna pull it all the way almost close to your elbows. As you can see, this little part right here is pretty much the opening for my bone, right? Now, pull and seal. Pull and seal depending on the tightness preference that you want, and it's right there, secure, right? Now, here comes the interesting part. Now we put on the weights. There's actually a technique on how to put on the weights, but you have, I will teach you that in another video, but for now I will show you how to place them properly. In the beginning, according to the program from Lila and their people, right? You have to progressively load up the weights by week. You can't just like put a heavy one on there right away, otherwise your progression is not gonna bring good results. So it is highly suggested that you start small or light. So say for example, for my weight, I would start the first week with 100-gram weight. So these are the difference. That's a 50 right there, and this is 100. And the way I would place it, there's two different ways to place it, right? If I place this bigger part on the outside part of my forearm, right there. See how it's slanted? You can use it this way as well. That's completely up to you. But I would put it this way. So this particular placement right here is actually good for boxers, because when they turn their hand this way, right? That means that the resistance is coming from the outside. So they're learning to like snap that punch into place with that resistance right behind. Now, check this out. If you turn it the other way around, which means that the bigger part of the weight is on the inside part of your forearm, then that becomes an assistance instead of a resistance, right? So now it's allowing you to snap faster without having to worry about that resisting part on the outside of your forearm. So you got it? So this part right here, if the bigger part of the weight is on the outside part of your forearm, that's resistance. If it's on the inside, that is assistance. But for me, as a coach, that's not, I wouldn't say it's not important, but for me, it's more of a weight issue. I just have to train, because I don't really twist my hands too much as far as punching. Like, it's usually very flat this way, right? So for me, I could either put it just horizontally like this, right? I can feel the weight on the outside for sure. Or I could just pop it up like this. So I can feel more balance within my forearm, but I can definitely feel the weight just by doing it now. Some people might say, oh, you know, you might not feel the weight up until the third round. No, man, I'm actually feeling the weight right now, which is beautiful. So that's my first week, and then progressively, second, third week, maybe I would add, depending on my preference, I would maybe just add a 50 grams if I think that, you know, it's way too tiring right away. I don't want to mess up my form at the same time, and I want to be able to like last throughout my sessions, because I do train a lot of like students. So that's the 50 grams. The second week, I will add another 50. That's looking quite cool, huh? Looks like a laser tracker beam, some sort of like a weapon on your forearm. And on the third week, I would add another 50. Right there. Woo! Look at that. Look at that. That's pretty nice, huh? All right, so up until the third week, it is highly advised that you keep moving up on weight, on resistance, so that your body develops that muscle memory as far as what you're carrying. Now, on the fourth week, you will strip off the weight to what you were doing on the second week. So which means that if this was my first week, this is my additional second week, and then this is my third week, I would only take this one out to come back to my second week weight. Right there. Or, like, if I was gonna use it, I would also, maybe on the last day of the fourth week, I would take everything out just to see how it really feels without it. And you can keep continuing with this, you know, until you finish the program. It could be a 1 month, 2 month, 3 month program. Depends on, you know, the progress that you make, and you can keep going heavier and heavier, but never go to the point where it's so heavy that you cannot function well anymore. At the end of the day, form is still key in what you do, especially in striking sport and whatever sports. Form is always key, right? So make sure that this very helpful tool doesn't become a hindrance for your performance, because it starts messing up your form. This is a very, very helpful piece of equipment. I've seen it used for tennis, for swimming, for football, and they've got a couple of athletes out there using it now. Instead of like using resistance bands or dumbbells and whatnot, man, these are so nice. My champion, Kevin Gronland, used this for 4 weeks, and the difference on the speed of his punches were so defining that we were a believer right away. You just have to follow the program strictly, otherwise you might not get the same results. Obviously, results vary at the end of the day, but if you follow the program that they set for you, especially with your specific activity or specific sport, then I will vouch for this equipment right here. Once you're more used to it, because obviously your body will, just like lifting weights, you know, as you progress, you get stronger and stronger. So maybe on the second block or the second month, then you can start off a little bit heavier. So instead of like starting with only 100 grams right here, maybe you can start with, if that's the first block that I started off with, maybe on the second block, which is the second month, I can start off with a bigger or heavier weight. Ooh, that feels nice already. I know it's gonna get tiring, but at the end of the day, it's only for progress, which is very, very good. A lot of different resistance companies out there, but I think this is one of the best, well thought of, well designed, very comfortable, and it works, baby. It works. So once you're done using it, man, it's so easy. Look. So this one goes right here, right there. Then the small ones, pop it right there, right here, and one more on this side. There you go. And then make sure you wash these obviously after you sweat, and put it in there, pop it right back in, and just roll. And it's so compact, you can actually keep it anywhere in a very small space. All right, so there you go. Thank you so much once again for watching this unboxing and review of the Lila Exogen wearable resistance. Check out their website, it's out in the market now. I suggest highly that you try it out. Maybe not buy the entire thing right away, but you know, get the ones that you would find very efficient or very functional for the sport that you're doing. As a coach, I'm gonna try this out soon. I'm gonna give you back the results, and we're gonna have some fun with it, okay? Guys, thank you for tuning in and watching my videos again in my channel. Please make sure you click like and subscribe and hit that bell for notifications so that every time I come out with another video, you'll make sure you'll be able to watch it, okay? So, Lila Exogen, thank you so much for these guys. I really appreciate this gift. I can't wait to use it, all right? So, from your boy, Bangkok Lion, peace out. Double tap again. Right uppercut. Tap, tap.